Hi everybody, my name is Claxton. I hope you and your families have been able to stay safe during this quarantine experience. Um, and as it is Holy Saturday, I wanted to give a quick gospel reflection from the foot of the cross with Mary. And so I'm going to be reading from John chapter 19, verses 25 through 30. Okay, it reads, Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdala. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple there whom he loved, he said to his mother, Woman, behold your son. Then he said to the disciple, Behold your mother. And from that hour the disciple took her into his home. After this, aware that everything was now finished, in order that the scripture might be fulfilled, Jesus said, I thirst. There was a vessel filled with common wine, so they put a sponge soaked in wine and on a sprig of hyssop and put it up to his mouth. When Jesus had taken the wine, he said, It is finished. And bowing his head, he handed over the Spirit. Now there are a few things that I wanted to point out in this gospel. And every time I hear this gospel, one of the main things that stands out to me is when Jesus says, I thirst. I thirst. In order that the scripture might be fulfilled, Jesus said, I thirst. Now, whenever I read a gospel reading when it's describing Jesus on the cross, I try to picture the setting. So right now I'm picturing Jesus on the cross, and below him there's John, there's Mary Magdalene, and he's in excruciating pain right now. And he knows his final moments are just like creeping right up on him. His last breath is it's coming. And he knows that. And in these moments he says, I thirst. And what is he thirsting? They give him the wine soaked on the sponge. Jesus, in his last moments, he's thirsting for us. He's thirsting for us to love him. Because in this moment, think of all the emotions rushing through him right now, the pain. He wants us. He's so thirsty for us. He wants us to quench his thirst. He wants us to be with him. He's doing this for us. He thirsts for us in his last moments. And then, of course, the infamous, woman, behold your son, and behold your mother. He's saying that to John at his feet. And again, just the humility that comes out of him in his last moments of death. He gives us Mary. He gives us his mother, this symbol of the church, this true gift. And as it is Holy Saturday in our Lenten journey, today is a very important day to be with Mary. Just think of the suffering she went through, seeing her own son just tortured and brutally beaten to his death, and one of the most painfully possible experiences imaginable. The pain she must have been through to see her own son go through that. And it has happened. He has died, and we need to be there for her. Jesus gave her to us for a reason. We need to comfort her. As at the foot of the cross, he gave Mary to John to take care of her as his own mother. And that's what we need to do during this Holy Weekend, is to be there for Mary, to care for her as our mother. So make sure this Holy Weekend and this Holy Saturday to take some time aside and just really be with Mary, pray the rosary, just really be there for her, as Jesus wanted us to do when he gave us her at the foot of the cross, seconds before his death. We need to be there with her, to comfort her, because she has suffered more than really any human, and it's our job given to us, this gift, this symbol of the church given to us. He gave us his mother. He gave us his own mother seconds before he died, while in excruciating pain. He gave us his own mother. And It's our job to take care of her this Holy Saturday. God bless and stay safe.